Hey traders, Keith Harrington II here. The last video I gave you a quick training on how I initiate support and resistance levels. Today I'm going to continue that just for a little bit. I have a couple of a couple of instruments that I'm looking at. So I just want to go into the process of what I actually do. So we're going to look at the US 500 first. And what I generally do is I zoom out to see, what's been happening over the course of time on the particular instrument, and to try to get a feel for, what market sentiment kind of is. So we were coming up off of an uptrend for quite a long time, and we started to roll over. And as you can see, price would push down and then bounce back up, push down and bounce back up, push down again and bounce back up. And what I see consistently is we have low, a lower low, a lower low, and another lower low. And then you'd have a high, a lower high, and another lower high. So I'm not looking to trade this long term. I'm looking to swing trade it off of the daily time frame. So I'm looking for positions that will last anywhere between a couple of days and a couple of weeks. So what we have here now, if I zoom back out, zoom back in here on the US 500, is I'm looking for areas where price has stalled and either reversed or tested and rejected, or both. And what I see here is this right here. Now, what I could do in the beginning is I could just say, okay, I see price here, 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 around in this area. Price got stalled up and around here and up around there as well. But that's too broad of an area for me to pinpoint an entry and a potential exit for my trade. So this area here, yes, is a crucial area. But what can I do to make things more specific and look for something a little bit more specific so that I can find a valid entry signal with a higher probability and get in? So we're going to take this last swing from the highest high to the lowest low, and I'm going to try to indicate where up in here I can look for a potential entry area. And what I do see is this right here. As we were coming down, we bounced up and we continued back down, and then price started to exhaust a bit. So we have a hammer candle here, and then we got a high wave candle here, and then we got a small spinning top, and we got another high wave indecision candle there, and then we got to move back up, which formed a bullish engulfing pattern. So right there, we have a hammer that indicated rejection or exhaustion. I'm sorry. Price stood around here, around this area for a while. We chopped around a bit, and then we finally pushed up off of this same level where the hammer was initiated. So now I have a hammer initiation and a bullish engulfing confirmation. This would have been a nice entry with a stop below there. My target probably would have been a little bit higher, about here or here, so it wouldn't have made it up there, but I would have been able to move my position to break even. But now we have an area. Price pushed back down into this area. We closed below it, and then we came back up and we tested it for a while, rejected it as a new resistance. Price pushed back down, and then we chopped around, and now we seem to be closer back up to this area again. Now, because I have a hammer here and a bullish engulfing pattern here, I would create a support zone right there. So we have the initiation with the hammer. It was confirmed with the bullish engulfing pattern, and that same bullish engulfing pattern initiated a new support, and now we have our support zone. Price came down, up, down, and up, and now we are we've just touched this zone yesterday. We didn't get a signal to enter the market, but we have confirmation that this area is still crucial, and instead of being support, so far it is holding as resistance. Okay, so as far as this US 500 goes, we're in the area that I'm looking for. I'm just waiting for something that will get me into the market. All right, so that's how I usually go about looking at charts. You can do this on any time frame. I do prefer higher time frames because they're much more reliable for me. I like daily candles more than, say, 8 hour or 3 hour or 4 hour, 1 hour, 15 minute. I do at times trade lower time frames. I'm not saying I never do, but I do like price action off of the daily time frame much better. So that's how I go about looking for an area of where I can enter into a position. All right. So we're getting close to the end of the week, and I hope the week has been well for you all. We'll see you guys on the next video. Happy trading.